Good day all, Prue here from SudsnSatin. I'm back today to make my Prince inspired diamonds and pearls soap. This is a favorite among my customers. It smells so good. But I tell you, every single time I've made it, and I mean every time, I have used a different design. I'm not sure what I really want this soap to look like. Every time I make it, it's different. So I don't know, maybe I'll just keep making it different every time. But I always have some kind of purple in it, since it is, after all, inspired by Prince, and I always try to make it kind of sparkly with some kind of glitter or something, since he was so flamboyant. So that's what we're doing today. But today I'm only going to use two colors. Today I'm using this one, Purple Passion Mica. I've never used this before, from Rustic Essentials, and I'm going to try this highlight white purple mica. It's supposed to be just sparkly with highlights of purple in it, so that's going to be the base. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Drop, swirl, what? I don't know. So let's just get started. I already have my coconut milk in here. My oils are at about 95. My lye solution is at 100. Fragrance is also in here already. It smells so good. Oh, the fragrance that I use for this Diamonds and Pearls soap is White Velvet Bow from Rustic Essentials. All right, so this color, this fragrance oil discolors. So I think that's part of the reason why it's always such a struggle for me as far as the design that I want. Because I'm not 100% satisfied, because it does discolor a bit. So if I put some white in it, it's not going to be totally white. But I don't know. I'm just going to go with the flow today. Like I said, this is going to be the base, and this is basically white. So we'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, in with the lye solution. Okay. I'm going to rinse this now, because I'm going to use this for the color rather than dirtying up another pitcher. Okay, I'm back. So I'm not going to stick blend this too much, because first of all, if I recall correctly, this fragrance oil does accelerate a bit. And as I said, my lye solution was already at 100 degrees. So I'm only going to stick blend a little bit. Then I'm going to have to stick blend again once I split the colors off. Okay, that was about 10 seconds. Let's get this purple in here, and I don't want too much of it, really. I always say that, then I put too much. Literally, I always do that. Throw in some more. Oh my gosh, I know I'm going to regret putting this much. I got this from Wholesale Supplies Plus. Very sparkly, which is what I'm always going for when I make my Prince inspired soaps. This is the only one that I keep year round, Diamonds and Pearls. But like around his birthday, I sell Purple Rain as well. Okay, let's get this purple in here. One time I made a bunch of them. Purple Rain, Paisley Park, Take Me With You, and something else. Forgot. Oh, and this, diamonds and pearl. May as well put it all in there. This is a nice purple. I hope it doesn't morph into something ugly. Okay, let's get the stick blending. Now, this doesn't look white at all. I mean, you can still see some of the sparkliness, but it's not white enough for what I was trying to go for, especially knowing that this discolors a bit. So I'm going to add some titanium dioxide, which I was not prepared to do. Let me pause you so I can go get my TD. Okay, got it. Now, while I was getting my titanium dioxide, I decided that I'm going to use this as well, silver sparkle mica. I'm going to do a mica line. So let me just put a bit of this in here. Not too much. Okay, it's getting thick already, see? Well, that's just a little better. I actually had to add more because it wasn't really white at all. It still isn't, but it's getting thick, and I really would not like it if I got glycerin rivers. So just gonna have to settle for this. And I probably would have been whiter, but like I said, it's this fragrance. So let's just stir this around a bit. You hear those air bubbles popping. That should be good. Now to mix up the purple. I like this purple. And again, I gotta wait till the soap cures before I say that. All right. Well, let's get to pouring. And guess what? I'm going to use my custom mold from Custom Craft Tools again. I know I'm a glutton for punishment because, of course, I did not line it. Sorry, y'all. I just cannot bring myself to line a mold. Again, and just pray that this doesn't come apart. Nothing leaks. The soap is pretty thick, so it really shouldn't leak. And let's just hope I don't have too hard of a time getting it out in a couple of days. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Okay, now I'm going to do this mica line. I don't want to. Well, you guys, the camera actually shut off. It said, you know, it was full, so I had to delete a couple of things. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Trying to hurry up. Put this Silver Sparkles mica on. I know you're not supposed to put too thick of a line, but I also would like to see it. All right, I think that's good. Now I'm gonna just mix this purple with this white. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. And just put another layer on the top. Just kind of fold it in there so it's not mixed up too much, you know? Come on. I'm not worried about it falling through because the soap is kind of thick. I'm right-handed. I need to do this with my other hand. You know what? These are going to be some really tall bars. I was not even paying attention. This is too much. Oh well. I'll just cut them a little thinner. No biggie. Yeah, these are going to be really tall. I really want to tap this down, but scared. This mold, you know, is held together by these, I think it's called wing nuts. I'm scared. Scared if I tap it down, the bolts are just going to come off and forget about it. So, I'm not going to. Now for this. Pretty. Flirt alert glitter. So pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna go back and do it again. And that's all I'm gonna do. Thank you for watching. Again, I'm sorry I don't want to pick up the little, let me try. That's my Diamonds and Pearls 2021. Thank you for watching. See you in a couple of days. Okay, you guys, so I'm back 3 days later to unmold her. So right after I made it, I gelled it and just let it sit for 2 days. And today I stuck it in the freezer. So it's been in the freezer for about 7 hours now. So I'm hoping it will come right out. I don't know about right out, but I'm hoping I won't have the same horror story that I had last time. Ugh. And I'm not going to be able to cut it, of course, because it's going to be way too hard. So. Okay, this side is coming off. Yeah, I gotta lift it up, y'all. Sorry. Let me use my scraper thingy. I don't know what you call this thing. Another horror story like the first time. Alrighty then. Well, came off a little more easily. However, it did get butchered over here. So, I don't know. Having it in the freezer longer, well, that sure came right off. Ouch. Okay. I've got to be crazy. Well, it doesn't seem leaving it in the freezer longer made much of a difference. Oh, Prue just learned how to line a mold. Okay, this side is coming. A little bit more damage. Okay. All right. And a lot more damage at the bottom. Okay, so freezing it longer really didn't help very much, but freezing it in general helps. If I hadn't freeze this, if I don't freeze this, I would never get it out ever. But it's not too much damage that'll make me stop doing it. I'm just hard-headed. I don't know what to say. Okay, so I'll be back shortly. It'll be tomorrow, but I'll be back shortly so that I can cut it. Okay, you guys, it's been 24 hours and I'm back to cut my diamonds and pearls soap. I don't know if you can tell, but it's, remember I told you that fragrance discolors. You see how it's looking a little bit more dull than it did yesterday. Yesterday it was looking white, but I let it sit out for 24 hours so that I could thaw out. And since the air has hit it, it's starting to darken up. Okay, I'm not going to cut the whole thing because this has been a long enough process. So let me cut a piece off the end first. That was a horrible cut. Okay, so one piece. I got some glycerin reverse. Oh. That's a weird looking drop swirl. Glycerin reverse. Yeah, that drop swirl is looking really weird. What the heck? I don't like it. I tell you, every time I make this soap, it's different. I don't like this one. I love the top. The top is nice and pretty, but I don't know how this swirl came out looking like this. And it looks like I got a partial gel, which I despise. So partial gel and glycerin reverse, my two pet peeves. Great. All right. So that's it, you guys. This is my diamonds and pearls 20. I just wanted to show you. Starting to like the swirls now as I got deeper into the log. And I do like this color a lot. I forgot the name of it, but I remember it was a different purple. So overall, I do like it, but the partial gel and, glycerin reverse threw me off. Okay, that's it. Bye. And I forgot to mention, sorry, I keep coming back. I You see the mica line? I remember I did a mica line, but I can barely see it. So I guess I should have made it a little bit thicker. I'm always worried that if I put too much of the mica, then it's gonna separate, because I've had that happen to me in the past. But this one you can't hardly see. You can barely see that mica line in any of these bars. And this, you remember that color of the base of the soap? That I forgot what the name of it was. Some kind of highlight, white, purple, something. It just made it sparkly. I don't know if you can tell, but the soap is sparkly throughout. All right, I'm not coming back this time. That's it.